This Guy's Podcast. I'm the Stone Pony, Devontae Stone, and I'm going to get right into it. Chicago's made history. Chicago struck oil! No. Oh, my God. And when P. Diddy heard, it was like, okay. But no, on another note, Chicago's made history. And I hate to say it, not in a good way. The Southsiders, the Chicago White Sox, the team that I love dearly, okay? And the team that won a championship in 2005, remember that team? Oh, my goodness. It was a really good team. But now it's a really bad team. It's really bad when you got to make history in a bad kind of way. The Chicago White Sox have lost a total. Are you ready for this? I'm not. I wasn't even ready. 121 games? 121 games? That's badder than bad. That is like you need oil. You need baby oil at that point. To be able to soothe you, to be able to comfort you, to be able to just kind of like, relax you. Because at this moment, I don't know what else you would do. We stink on the South Side. It's so doggone bad. On to next year, though. All you Sox fans, guess what? It's not over. There's always next year, and we always say that, but to make history, I feel really bad for some of the players and that dugout and that management, because all of them are going to be associated with this year, and there are chants at the ballpark of sell the team, bring us oil, no, I'm sorry, they wasn't saying bring us oil. That's another thing. How did we get on this oil thing today? It's oil all over the place. It's a slippery slope. Anyway, but the White Sox, we got to get it together, guys. We got to get it together soon. That's it, though, for that. And it just seems like there's a trickle-down thing. The Chicago Sky, who there was so much promise with, oh, my goodness, the brand-new coach, Teresa Witherspoon, coming in to coach the number one draft pick that we had. We had some promising, should I say, snapshots of what the team could be about, the Chicago Sky, and I was at two of those games. The season is done, no playoffs, and they fire the coach. Teresa Witherspoon is gone after 1 year. Now, some would say, is that fair? Well, they didn't make the playoffs. And not only that, she lost the locker room. So when you lose the locker room, and that's a big deal. And there was nothing going on there, right? The number one draft pick, Cardoso, it's just crazy. We didn't get probably utilized the right way. Maybe the spotlight being on other players and not as much as some of the other players, and getting them involved in winning games. So now we're back to square one here, and it's just really hard to talk about it, from the Chicago White Sox to being done. And I'm not a Cub fan, but the Cubs they're done too. I guess hibernation, right? Some honey on the way. Honey is always soothing, and maybe a little oil. Just a little oil there. Put a little oil on it. And then here's the thing. We're not done. We're really not done, because I haven't talked about the Chicago Bears yet. I'm going to do that. But there is kind of like a silver lining. I'm going to talk about Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose has retired from the NBA after 16 years. It is official. Chicago's very own Southside, Simeon. This guy gave us 8 years. And with that being said, when Derrick came into the league, he was Rookie of the Year in 2008. He became MVP of the year in 2010. But he just had some horrible things that happened to him as far as injuries, and you really can't do anything with that. But he was able to, at least show us his athletics. I mean, he was so athletic. He was so fast. He was so quick around the basket, that some of that quickness and some of those things, he had injuries, and some of those injuries were right back to back. He get injured, he'll heal up and get injured again, and then but he was still able to play 16 years in the NBA. So Derrick, Chicago thanks you. We thank you for those great 8 years that you gave us. But we wish you well, you and your family, in your endeavors. Now let's get back to the bad stuff. Are y'all ready? The Chicago Bears, and I hate to say this, if I have to give them a grade, I will give them a grade right now They would get the D. They would get the D. Can't give them anything else but the D. And they're just that bad. And when you're that bad, you know, I mean, they could have got the F, but they didn't. I'm being kind of nice. I'm going to give them the D. And in this grade that you guys get, let me just say this to you. You deserve it. You deserve the D. And because the offense is not looking like it should. I mean, I'm looking at the Bears offense within this, where this is like the fourth week, and it's looking like, it's like deja vu. It's almost like I'm looking at Justin Field. Remember him, our quarterback, Justin Field, who's 3-0 with another team. He is 3-0 with the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we let this guy go. And this other guy, this number one draft pick guy, who I really like him a lot, Caleb Williams, I like him a lot. He's a rookie. All right, he's going to make rookie mistakes. But you mean to tell me, as a Bears organization, you guys, the offensive line, you know, that's where it all kind of, that's where you get it done there. And a guy coming from USC, right, West Coast, you got to put some people around him to protect him. We can't even run the ball well, and we brought DeAndre Swift here, who's a great running back. We can't do anything well. Like, here it is, and we're moving into week 4. But here's the promising thing, guys. Are you ready for this? We play the Rams. And the Los Angeles Rams, I see Nana's a big fan. Luke's a big fan. And I'm going to tell you something. We can beat the Rams. We play the Rams at home in Chicago, and the Rams are dealing with, I mean, they got some injuries. They're without Puka Nacua. They're also without Cooper Kupp. And Matthew Stafford is there. Of course, he's won a Super Bowl. We know what Matthew Stafford could do, but our defense has done pretty well. I feel like we can kind of get after the quarterback this Sunday, but I also feel like we can put up some points, and that's what we really need to do. This is now week 4. So let's be positive. Let's get it done, Bears. What do we need to do? Do we need to ship some oil to Soldier Field? Oh, my God. We need something. But Bear fans, let's keep the hope. Let's keep the hope. It's not over. It is really not over. It's week 4, but we have to win this game. That's basically the bottom line. We need to go out there. We need to move the offense. And within, let me just say this to Caleb's credit. And the reason why I'm with this guy is because, yes, within 3 weeks, he's thrown now 4 interceptions. Okay? He's thrown 2 touchdowns, right? We gotta get this mistakes, be mistake-free here. We got to do this moving forward, but I think he looks good. We got to get our other guys back. We got to get Keenan Allen back, and we got to just be able to move the ball and coaching. And I knew it was something else I was thinking about because I was like just losing it over here. But coaching, we've got to our coaching. I don't know what's going on with our new offensive coordinator. This guy, I don't know where they got this guy, but Coach Eberflus. Let me say this. Last week's game, when we can kick the ball for points and kick the field goal, let's go for the field goal. The Bears had an opportunity to score points last week before the half, and they did not get it done. So moving forward, we need our coaching to coach better. We need our offense to do what they need to do in order to protect Caleb Williams, in order for us to be able to run the ball. Okay, but there is hope. There is hope. Let's remain hopeful. All of you Bear fans, including me. I really need a bear. I wish I had like a bear to hug. Come on, Bears. Let's do it. That's going to do it for this guy's podcast. Don't forget, guys, subscribe to us on YouTube. I need you. We need subscribers, and follow us on all social media platforms. Have a great day and welcome to fall. Go Bears!